gentlemen, Lester Flatt, Earl Scruggs, and the Foggy Mountain Boys were the greatest bluegrass band there has ever been, and they were also the most popular through the years. That means more people that like bluegrass music, more people liked the Foggy Mountain Boys better than any other band in the history of bluegrass music. Now tonight, right here on the stage, of course, the great Lester Flatt has gone, and Earl Scruggs could not be with us this weekend, but here on this stage as we look around, Curly Seckler, the first great bluegrass tenor singing specialist, joined the Foggy Mountain Boys in 1949. He's here with us. Yeah. Fiddle Jody Rainwater, who was in the band when they recorded songs like Rollin' My Sweet Baby's Arms and Salty Dog Blues that will live forever in bluegrass music. He's here. Uncle Josh Graves. There was no dobro playing in bluegrass music until Uncle Josh Graves joined the Foggy Mountain Boys. He was the king of the dobro then, and he is the king of the dobro now. One of the greatest bass players and one of the all-time greatest comedians that we have ever seen in this or any other kind of music, the fantastic Jake Tullock is here with us this evening. And Hylo Brown, who not only was a featured part of the Foggy Mountain Boys show for many years, but a great bluegrass and country singing star on his own. Hylo Brown is here with us tonight. Of course, another member of the Foggy Mountain Boys who worked with Flatt and Scruggs and later on with Lester with Lester almost 25 years or thereabouts, Paul Warren has passed on. But taking Paul's part tonight, one of the great up-and-coming fiddlers in bluegrass music, Paul Warren's son, Johnny Warren, is here with us tonight. Jimmy Shumate is here. He had worked with Bill Monroe, and he was on the first Flatt and Scruggs recording session in Knoxville, Tennessee in the summer of '48. Jimmy Shumate is here tonight. And if we couldn't have Earl Scruggs with us, we have got a man who, more closely than anybody in the world, can approximate the sound of Earl Scruggs in his prime. Kenny Ingram is here tonight. And looking around this stage here, a man who, I don't know how he stayed hid so long, because he sings about as much like Lester Flatt and just about as well as Lester Flatt ever did. Amazing that he popped up at just the right time after Lester Flatt had passed on to join the Nashville Grass. Willis Bears is here to do his part in the show tonight. Jim Eanes is here, who was an original Foggy Mountain Boy and wrote some of the songs that the Foggy Mountain Boys recorded earlier in their career. You got the ball running. All right. Okay. Is that everybody? All right. Now, when a band goes and gets a big, good-paying booking somewhere, they don't want to have to give it all back in transportation on the way to and from. And so they need people along the way that'll get them what they call passing throughs, where they can play in different towns along the way and won't and be able to pick up a little extra money as they go along. And through the years, first with Flatt and Scruggs, and then with Lester Flatt and the Nashville Grass, Harold Mitchell of Galax, Virginia, then, I do believe, got Lester and Earl and then Lester Flatt more bookings at more different times in their career than probably even the most professional full-time booking agent. And Harold Mitchell will be introducing the individual and, in many cases, original Foggy Mountain Boys alumni on stage here in this part of the show. Nice hand for Harold Mitchell, if you will.
I think a good way to start this off is something that we did for better than 23 years. The Martha White theme song. Are you baked right? With Martha White.
Yeah.
thank you so much. Here's one of the old standards that we did all down through the years, and we'd like to do this. One entitled Roll in My Sweet Baby's Arms. Thank you so much.
Thought you threw there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Little Jody's going to take my place a little bit. He used to play bass with Lester Earl, too, so he's going to take
Yeah, he does a good job.
I think I'll go back here and hit the hay.
Hey, hit the hay. Well, just a minute before you go, Jay. I often wondered, you know, the late Lester Flatt asked you so many times on the Martha White shows up there, if you ever sold the bridge down there, the Woodland Street Bridge, to Josh, he was wanting to buy it.
Did I ever sell the Woodland Street Bridge?
Yeah.
He told me it wasn't mine.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I'm going back here and hit the hay.
We'd like to do a fiddle number here, and we'd like to get Johnny Warren to start it out. It's one of my favorite fiddle numbers that Johnny does. Of course, all of them he does is real super. And this young man down on the right down here, Jimmy Shumate, who I've known better than 35 years.
10 years.
I'm not going to tell you age.
No, don't do that.
But he was the first fiddler with the Foggy Mountain Boys. He was a great fiddler then, and he's still a superman with that bow. He does a great job. Jimmy, we want you to join in with Johnny Warren over here, and we're going to do one of the old timers here, Katie Hill.
Ah, that's fine. You know, Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs and the Foggy Mountain Boys always had a good, clean show for the entire family. Plenty of good breakdown tunes and heart songs, a lot of good sacred type numbers, and two of the finest comedians in the business. The king of the dobro, Josh Graves, he would act as the straight man, and you know, Cousin Jake, in my book, the greatest bass fiddle player, the greatest comedian in bluegrass music. And I'm proud to introduce to you here tonight Uncle Josh and Cousin Jake.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Harold.
Thanks for that hand. We deserved it.
My finger,
We deserved it.
I knew I'd better get a jump on you if I was going to say anything.
Hey, smile. We may be on candid camera.
If that was any good, we'll take 3 dozen of them.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're raising the garden next week.
You've been awful frisky out here today. I've been tying you up for
I
a
tell
few
you
days.
what, Josh. I'm just so proud to be here with all the old Foggy Mountain Boys.
They are old, ain't they?
Oh,
Yeah, you know what? It is a pleasure, Jim. What are you doing?
hey, you didn't tell me you was going to wear a suit.
What?
You didn't tell me you was going to wear a suit.
Oh, this little old thing.
I've got a suit.
Huh?
I got a suit.
You have?
Yeah, still down there in the courthouse, sir.
Okay, but what's that? I just thought I'd dress up for the occasion tonight, but
That's awful pretty.
thank you.
That's pretty material. What kind is that?
Kind is that?
Yeah.
That's what you call camel hair woven.
Camel hair woven.
That's right.
Never heard of camel hair woven.
Never heard of camel hair woven?
I bet that's real expensive.
That'll run you around, I'd say $75 a yard.
$75 a yard?
$75, yeah.
Sure, I ain't gonna pay no $75 a yard, I'll tell you that right now. Feel that material right there, buddy. Feel that.
My goodness. What do you call that?
That's burlap, 50 cents a mile.
Can't time, I'll tell you that.
Hey, gosh!
What?
Did that bring back memories?
Yeah, it did, really.
What's that you got on your finger there?
Huh?
What's that you got on your finger there?
Oh, this?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, that's a new ring I've got called a bourbon ruby.
A what?
A bourbon ruby.
I thought he said bourbon ruby. I wish you'd talk a little drier.
I wish these teeth would stay in.
Yeah, I wished I had some to stay in.
I got another set backstage if you want to run back and get them. Now, this ring, I've only had it a short while now.
Had it a short while. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it did.
That's pretty.
$7.50.
$7.50. Well, I think I'll give me one in. $7 a half would look good on my finger there. Besides, we'll have all the...
$750.
$750. I always suspected you a little bit, you know. Hey. $750.
$750. I just had it a short while now.
There ain't no one you just had a short while. Took y'all to lock it up that much money, $750. Take a look on old Jake Springer there.
Steve, what in the world is that?
That's a ward. I've had it a short time. Didn't cost me nothing.
Oh, give it away.
Hey, Josh.
What?
You know, when he introduced us a while ago, he told us about being the comedians on the Plant and Scruggs show.
Yes, sir.
But I wasn't always an entertainer, you know that.
What?
No, I used to be an athlete. I used to play football.
You played football?
Yeah, you can tell by my big wide shoulders. I forgot I left in my coat. But anyway, I did used to play football. I remember we played that big old Catholic college up there in Indiana.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, that's the name of it, yeah.
That's it.
I remember it well. Notre Dame. Boy, that was a mean bunch of boys.
I know.
I remember the first time we played Notre Dame, one of my fellows got his finger bit off. Next time we played Notre Dame, one of the fellows got his ear bit off. Got to where we wouldn't play them only on Fridays.
Oh, shut your mouth.
I used to play baseball, too.
Baseball?
Yeah, when I was a little fella.
Yeah.
Played my little league ball. We was too poor to buy me a baseball suit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mommy painted mine on.
Painted it on.
She did!
Painted a baseball.
Yeah, one day she got too much turpentine in the paint and I made 5 home runs before I ever come up to bat.
Ain't them guys great? I tell you, this think I had to listen to that half of my life. Now they two are some of the greatest you could ever know in bluegrass music. Jake is a dispatcher over in Eddyville, Tennessee for the police department. I told him some time back I'd hate to know that I had a problem over there and would call the police department and he'd answer. I'd just hang the phone up. It really is terrific. Let's do this here.
Shucking the corn, say?
Yeah, shucking the corn. I like that.
I'm going to get over here on this Grant Turner mic this time, Jake. I'm going to bring out one of the original Foggy Mountain Boys. I know you folks are going to love to hear him pick and sing. Like we told you a while ago, he sold Lester and Earl that first vehicle, and we want to get him out of here. He joined up in February 1948, one of the original Foggy Mountain Boys. Back in those days, we called him Smiling Jim Eanes, and he's still smiling, friends.
Thank you very much, Harold. I want to get Josh to help me on this a little bit. You take about a half break, can't you? Okay, and then we'll let Lester Woody do the rest of it. All you other fellas, if you want to pick, now don't be ashamed of it. Just take loose. I got so many requests for this song, I better do it. This ain't exactly bluegrass, but we're going to do it bluegrass tonight, okay? I wouldn't change a single thing about you if I could. Your heart just suits me to a T. The princess in the store at the queen on her throne. That's what you are, and you belong to me. I wouldn't change you if I could. I love you as you are. You're all that I would wish for if I wished upon a star. An angel sent from heaven. You're everything that's good. You're perfect just the way you are. I wouldn't change you if I could. Take one, Lester. Ice cream. Your eyes, your lips, your tender smile, I leave them as they are. Come what may, I love you just the same. And if I were a potter and you a piece of clay, the only thing I'd change would be your name. I wouldn't change you if I could. I love you as you are. You're all that I would wish for if I wished upon a star. An angel sent from heaven. You're everything that's good. You're perfect just the way you are. I wouldn't change you if I could. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim. A wonderful job. Jim has been a great entertainer for just a number of years. I've known him for the past 35 years, I guess. We'd like to do a number here. We'd like to ask Willis Spears to sing this number. We'd like to get Jimmy Shumate over there, who helped Lester Flatt and the Foggy Mountain Boys record this number back in the early 50s, I guess it was, wasn't it, Jimmy?
40, late part of 48.
48.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was before my time with the Foggy Mountain Boys.
You was about 25 or 30 then, I guess.
But anyway, you fiddled this tune and did a great job on it. Willis, if you will, let's sing it, and you fiddle it. Cabin in Caroline.
There's a cabin in the pine, and a blue-eyed girl is waiting there for me. I'll be going back Sunday, and the cabin in the
you so much, Jimmy. A wonderful job, boys. You always have did with the old fiddle. That's a super job. It's really great. You know, Jimmy, he does a great job. You know, one thing that Lester always said about you, Jimmy, he said, I'll tell you one thing, that Jimmy Shumate is a good man, and when it comes to fiddling, he knows what he's doing, and says when it comes to him smoking that pipe, he still knows what he's doing. You still got that pipe?
Yeah, I got it, but I don't smoke it no more.
Don't smoke it no more. Chew red, man. Well,
It's real nice to be here and visit all the old gang once again.
Jimmy, I just hope...
Mr. Flat is one of the greatest in my opinion. We've made a lot of miles together and one of the finest men I know. So I hope that goes for all of you fellas.
Well, it really does, you know. To me, Lester Flat was one of the greatest men that ever lived. Now, a lot of people, a lot of you out there might say, well, we had more greats in bluegrass music. Sure we did, but I didn't raise a family with them. I did with Lester Flat. I am real proud that I had half of my life with Lester Flat and Earl Scruggs. They were two wonderful people. I hope one of these days, when Earl gets to feeling a little better, he's had some problems with his back and a few things, you know. Earl kind of got hurt up in '53 in an automobile accident. And of course, he's always had some problems with it. We have thought about doing some work together in an album, and we may do it one of these days, but I don't know as of right now. We'd like to bring out another feller that's been a Foggy Mountain Boy all the way back yonder in a number of years. He booked the Foggy Mountain Boys, and he worked with us a long, long time, and he come in and showed me how to play the mandolin.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, Lester, you know, I carried it around for about 20-some years, and Lester said that's all I ever did do with it, was just hold it. But this young man here, he plays the bass fiddle, and he sings, he plays the flat-top guitar, and he plays the mandolin, and he is a comedian, Jake. I heard Jake say it. Nice hand for Chuck Johnson. Little Jody Rainwater.
Thank you, Curly. I was telling the folks this afternoon, Curly, I was the comedian. I had the big number size 48 breeches, you know, with the elastic on the inside of the suspenders, and I was the comedian. I was funny. I was. I mean, you know.
You know, Jody, there's one thing that you always did that just floored me.
What was that?
Early in the morning. He's the first man that I ever seen in my life that it took 4 alarm clocks in a bucket to wake him up of a morning. 4 of them down in a bucket to wake him up. Now that's right, ain't it?
Yeah, and the reason I had to do that, y'all kept me out all night and had to sign on the radio at Cruise 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the reason.
Well, we had to make a living. Sing one.
Oh, we had a good time. Josh and Jake was out here a while ago. I want Jake to know, too, something that happened here to me today. I've been here about all day. Jake, did you know I kissed every woman that's here today? I did. I kissed every woman.
You did.
Kissed every one. Kissed every one of them. Kissed every woman that's here. I did. That's right. You did. All right, I'll just prove it to you. Every woman that I kissed, raise your hand. Hey, raise your hand. Every woman that I didn't kiss, raise your hand. Every woman that I didn't kiss. Y'all wait right there. I'll get you in just a minute. I wrote this song, and I want to sing it. A lot of catchy words in it. I've got to get an orchestra up here, though. I need a dobro. Where's Josh? Josh! Where's that dobro? You got to have you've got to have a good band to make a song go. You know that? And there's a lot of things, a lot of you may not know about performing a song to make it go. You got to have some backup music. Now, I got a good dobro over here. Show me what you're talking about. Hit that. There you go, boy. I need a bass fiddle. How about that? Woody, come up here on the fiddle. Here's my old buddy Les Fiddle. I'll turn him loose a little bit, though, but I want him being on, too. Now, one thing some of you may not know. Did you ever notice when somebody's up singing, performing, long toward the end of the song, you see them stick out their hind leg out there? You know the reason what to do that for? Because that's the end of the song. That, boys, this is it. When I get through, we stop. Y'all pay attention. That'll help you, see. And y'all can watch it, too, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to sing. I wrote the song, and I'm going to sing the verse first, then I'm going to sing the chorus, okay? Verse, yeah, here. I wrote it. It's brand new. Goes like this. It's in G, boys. Beautiful fly on the wall, fly on the wall, fly on the wall. Beautiful fly on the wall, fly on the wall. Thank you, friends. That's the verse. Now, I'm going to sing the chorus for you. Y'all notice when I put my foot out that we stop. Y'all catch that? Hey, you got to be sharp, but you can catch it if you'll pay close attention. Okay. All right, I'm going to sing the chorus now. Fly on the wall, fly on the wall, fly on the wall, fly on the wall. Beautiful fly on the wall, fly on the wall. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my new song. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. I thank you. I appreciate that. All right. I'll get to it. I ain't done yet. All right. Got my head up on 2 years. All right. Now, I'm going to attempt to do something that I don't think has ever been done here before. Probably won't be done again. But it's hard. Now, I'm going to attempt to sing this song that I just sang for you backwards. I don't believe it. I don't either. Now, you notice there's a lot of catchy words, but if I miss a word here and there, I'll excuse you. Okay. Y'all hang in there now. Here we go. I'm going to sing it backwards now. Here we go. Fly